everyone. So funny story, I just recorded this entire video and it was too big to put on my computer and edit, so round two. Okay, so to start, I wanted to do a little bit of a breathing exercise with you guys. I'm just gonna show you what it is because times are really tough right now and I want you all to get something positive out of this video more than just the inside scoop about Are You the One and who I'm still talking to and all that jazz. So what I'm gonna introduce to you is called water breathing. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna inhale for 4 counts and exhale for 4 counts. So it's gonna look like this. So what that does is it emphasizes your rest and digest or your parasympathetic nervous system. It calms you down and brings you back to center. It's good for any time of the day, just like water. So if you're feeling stressed out, if you're feeling anxious, just breathe in for 4, breathe out for 4, and keep that going. And it'll bring you back to center and it'll allow you to calm yourself down a little bit. It's really helped me, so hopefully it can help you guys. Okay, so let's get to the good stuff. Are You the One's on Netflix? Recirculating again after almost 6.5 years. I feel great about it. I think it's awesome, honestly. I'm super excited. It's so cool that there's so many people that are getting to watch the show either for the first time or just watch it again. It's been like 6 years since I've gotten to watch it, so I was loving every second of it. I'm watching it again for the second time right now. I absolutely love it. And it's also caused me and the cast to start talking again, which has been really cool and really exciting. We're actually filming a reunion next week, which I'm going to post on my YouTube, so stay tuned for that. Let's jump into some of the questions you guys have asked me. I'm gonna go through some questions and just kind of go over like some general questions. I'm getting a lot of the same questions about, for example, Brandon and, you know, what happened with the Goon Squad, me, Bree, Ellie, and Jess, things like that. And of course, I want to save some things for the reunion, so I'm not going to go over all of them, but let's get started. Okay, so somebody just asked, did you guys know each other before Are You the One? No, we did not. I don't think anybody knew each other before we walked into the house, but I might be wrong. What TV show were you on? Are You the One? Do I still surf OB? Sometimes. I prefer to go surfing at Tourmaline. It's been a while, but I'll go surfing at OB sometimes. How was it being on an MTV show? It was a lot of fun being on Are You the One. Being on the challenge wasn't as fun, so I guess it just depends on what show you're on, the experience that you're gonna have. Do you still have any relationship with anyone on the show? I still am definitely friends with Jess and Ellie. We've stayed in pretty good contact over the years. Other than that, not really. How long did you and Brandon stay in a relationship? Brandon and I were never officially in a relationship, but we were into each other and visiting each other for a few months, and then things got kind of messy. Would you ever be on a challenge again? Probably not. I say that now, but if they called me, I don't know what I would say, but I don't think I would, just because there's a lot of goals that I have in my personal life that don't involve going on a TV show. I'm glad you rocked a third eye pine cone in the challenge. Yeah, I freaking love my pine cone. Do you feel bad at all for what you did to Madison while she was at home pregnant? So I didn't do anything to Madison while she was at home pregnant. The challenge just twisted my words and made it look like I did something with Tony on the challenge, but I didn't. Tony and I did hook up when he was visiting SanDiego and visiting the Goon House when we all lived together, but that was months before the challenge, and Tony and Madison weren't together at the time, so no, Tony did not cheat on Madison with me. They just have a really good way of editing things to create more drama, which is what happened. Unnecessary drama, unnecessary pain for Madison. It sucked, which is probably one of the reasons why I don't like the challenge. How did you get your first ticket to Burning Man? I got really lucky and one of my friends had an extra ticket and I actually bought it from them, which was pretty rad. What's your favorite color? I really like teal and turquoise. What happened with you and Brie? I used to love all four of y'all together. We just grew apart. Honestly, I don't think there was too much of a falling out. I mean, I feel like we just became different people and just grew apart. Where do you buy your clothes? I love your style. I'll drop some Instagrams in the description of this video where I get my clothes from, so you can go check them out. Will you ever do another show again? I guess it depends on the show and how long I would need to leave for. What are you studying? Right now I'm studying to be a holistic health coach. I'm going to the Institute for Integrative Nutrition and it's super awesome. You should totally check it out. Let me know if you have any questions about it because I am pro that program. Okay, so many people are asking about Brandon. I'm just going to give you a rundown on Brandon because there's just so many questions about him. Okay, so after Are You the One filmed, I had an ex-boyfriend at home that I was still in contact with, and I was having a difficult time between being there with him and keeping a relationship with Brandon in Las Vegas. It was tough. I didn't get to see Brandon, and emotionally it was really draining and hard for the both of us. We tried to visit each other as much as we could, but it was a painful and confusing time. Eventually I decided to move to Vegas to be with him, and when that decision was made, it was right around the time that somebody from our cast flew to Vegas and actually slept with him, which completely broke my heart. I felt totally betrayed, and that definitely threw a wrench in the plans that we had to stay together. Brandon then got into a serious relationship with somebody who didn't want him to talk to me at all, which looking back I can understand, because we're all over MTV kissing up on each other and she's trying to have a relationship with him, and I can understand how that might not feel good. So Brandon and I couldn't talk at all for like 3 years, I think it was. And after that, we just really haven't caught up. I would call him from time to time. He would call me from time to time, but it seems like our timing was never right to have a friendship, especially have any type of a relationship. And as of recently, he reached out and I wasn't able to talk. I was watching a movie and I reached out to him and asked if he wanted to do a Q&A for you guys, and he's not really wanting to chat, so not sure where he is right now on the spectrum of wanting to be my friend. I'm getting the vibe that he does not want to be my friend, which I'm okay with. We both kind of moved on. We're living our life and doing our own thing, and it's sad that we couldn't ever have a friendship after the show. Watching it definitely, strikes a chord, but I wish him the best, and really that's all I can say about it. If you have any more detailed questions, shoot them my way, but hopefully that answers your question about Brandon. Do you have an OnlyFans? I do not. Did they give you all alcohol and encourage you to drink, or it just happened? They gave us a lot of alcohol for sure. I don't think they encouraged us to drink. I think we just did it anyway. We would have drank regardless, so I don't really think it was because of them. What's your sign? I'm an Aries through and through. How old are you now? I am 30. How come you didn't love the challenge experience? I didn't like the food, honestly. They didn't really feed you that well. And there's just a lot of drama and a lot of confrontation, and it's just a game that I didn't really like to play. I loved the challenges, but I didn't like the social aspect of it. I didn't like living with like those big personalities who have been on the show and are just like brainwashed reality stars. It was weird for me. I've got such an amazing group of friends that I would prefer to be around, so I just couldn't stop thinking about how I would rather be home with them, people who love me. Favorite types of EDM? I would say like bass music. I like dubstep. Closey is definitely up there for one of my favorite artists. I like Minnesota, Of the Trees, G. Jones, Charles I, just to name a few. How was your experience on Are You the One? It was amazing. I loved it. Not a question, but Delcro representing. That is awesome. Did you and Tony bang on the challenge? No, we did not. Do you ever talk to Nate since the challenge ended? Nate and I have kept in touch over social media here and there. I like his stuff. He likes my stuff. I would say we have a pretty good relationship. I mean, we don't really talk or hang out, but I know that if I ever need anything, I could hit him up, and I'm sure he knows the same about me. We killed it on the challenge together, so we definitely squashed any like BS that we had from Are You the One. But that's really the extent of like mine and Nate's friendship. Will there be a reunion of season 2 of Are You the One? Yes, there will be. We are going to be making one, and I'm super excited to post it for you guys. Who was your perfect match? Girl, go watch the show. What you mean? What attracted you to Brandon so much? I'm not going to answer that question because I have a boyfriend now, and it wouldn't appreciate it if he was telling me what made him attracted to his ex-girlfriend, so sorry, not answering that. How long have you been spinning poi? For about 5 years. Were you into flow arts when filming Are You the One? I wasn't, honestly. I kind of hooped a little bit, but I definitely wasn't as into it as I am now. Flow arts is a huge part of my life now. I wish that I would have been into it when I was on the show and had like hoop or poi to spin while on the show. But it's probably a good thing I didn't, because I would have been distracted from actually interacting with everybody else. So yeah, there's a lot of the same questions. Some questions I want to save for the reunion. If you have any questions that you want to be answered on the reunion, please send them my way. If you have any questions that I didn't answer, any questions for the cast, please let me know. I'm going to post some of the Instagrams where I buy my clothes. Somebody asked about my clothes. Also, one of my girlfriends made this pendant. I'm going to post her Instagram as well. She makes beautiful art, amazing pendants. And then I made this hair wrap. And if you would like your own made, please follow me at conscious_wraps on Instagram. I can personalize one for you. I have some already made that are available. They're super easy to braid in and take out of your hair. And yeah, that's about it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for following me on my journey. If you watched me 6 years ago and are coming back again, thank you so much. You rock. If you're watching it for the first time, I hope you love the show and are laughing at my drunken silliness. And yeah, have a great rest of your day, guys. And I hope everybody's staying safe and happy and healthy during this crazy time. And don't forget about that water breathing exercise if you get stressed out. Take care. Bye.